Hi, my lovelies. Welcome to another postcard from the angels. I want to say thank you to all the ones who ordered your personalized postcards. The energies have been so powerful, and the messages have brought so much clarity, at least for me, and all the feedback that I got from all of you. So, thank you. If you haven't ordered yours, but you feel like you could use some clarity, please reach out to me and order yours. Usually, the postcards are based on the current situation that you're dealing with, and then a deep explanation of the root cause of that manifestation so you can address it. And usually it gives you practical steps to move forward, right? So, how to dive deep into the source of the manifestation by understanding why things are happening the way they are, and then just giving you a boost to move forward into the right direction. So, if you feel like you could benefit from this service, you can find the link down below. Again, these are collective energies. Be mindful of that. They may fit your situation or not. Give yourself permission to carry on with your beliefs if this doesn't resonate with you. And if they do, then claim it for yourself. Claim the change, claim the love, claim the support, claim the creation, the manifestation, the focus, the energy. Okay, so we're entering here stage, and it's funny because we are in Aquarius season. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm at home, but I understand how this can be a very confusing time for people because you are faced with your own thoughts. Good ones, bad ones, everything else in between. And so it almost makes you feel like paralyzed, like analysis paralysis, where you have so many questions about yourself, where you're going, why are people acting the way they are, and all of that. So it takes us into a very deep dive into our own mind and our own thought system. And one of the things that I've been noticing that it's a pattern with my personalized postcards is the need to release a stage of personal attack and a pattern of feeling like a victim in your life. So what happens when we enter an energy of personal attack, or that we feel that the whole world is working against us? We need to understand that that attack was first initiated by ourselves towards ourselves, right? So there was a thought that was created initially that made you believe that you were under attack. And I don't mean under physical attack. It can be also, but we create those attacks, those personal attacks within ourselves throughout our lives. They develop in our childhood as well, by things that we do that make us believe that we are a bad person, events that trigger a lot of shame within ourselves. Those little dark secrets that we have, we all have them, by the way, of things that we did in the past that we cannot share with anyone because we are so ashamed. Those moments are crucial in the creation of a belief about our self-image, who we are in the world, what we deserve, if we are worthy of reward or punishment, right? So when we are under this personal attack, it feels like the whole world is against us. Nothing works right. And that is the point of magnetism, where we are sending out our frequency that is attracting new experiences in our lives. But what the universe is really asking us at this point is to take a moment here to really understand how we are still creating from the energy of the past. So people are coming into your life. New people coming back from the past. And mind you, we're going to enter Mercury retrograde soon. Everything that is coming into your life is brand new. Even if it is someone from the past, it comes with a new energy within themselves because they too went through transformation and change. They too had their own transition as much as you. But what happens is that we have a tendency to react to the image that we have created about them in the past. So we're constantly reacting to the past in the events of the present, trying to manifest a different future. You see the distortion already, right? So because we grow up developing a lot of cognitive distortions like filtering, catastrophizing, not being able to see things to our advantage, we grow up with all of those distortions. And so when we look at someone, we tend to look at them through the eyes of our own past experiences, through the eyes of our own pain. So as women, this is for my ladies now, as women, we tend to want a man to be punished for all the men in the past who have punished us, right? So we tend to bring that shadow aspect of our relationships. And I believe men do this with women as well. But we tend to get to a point where we say, not again, never again, right? I'll make sure this person doesn't do to me with what the other ones in the past did. But because we are still creating and manifesting things based on the pain of the past, we are constantly being faced with situations that are going to trigger us into a position of having to defend ourselves or attack someone else, right? Again, going back to the source of things, the initial thought of attack was created within ourselves. We felt attacked. We felt the need to defend ourselves. And then everything else that we manifested in life was based on that, right? So you always feel like other people have more than you. You have a hard time accepting things as they are or surrendering things to a bigger plan. You may feel jealous of other people, or you may feel like other people are envious of you, right? That's a source of personal attack as well. When you feel like people don't like me, everyone hates me, people don't like what I do, right? What happens when we do that is that we shut down our own voice. We are no longer able to step out of our comfort zone because we are so afraid of judgment and failure and criticism and humiliation. Right? So this period is a great period for the discipline of your own thoughts. And I do this with my best friend. We call it witnessing the bitch within, right? The bitch within is the self-saboteur, is our own enemy, the in me. It's really observing how you are faced with such loving people, such loving events, such loving situations. And yet there is a side of you that wants to doubt it, that wants to taint it, that wants to make it like people have bad intentions, like this is something that is coming from the past and you already experienced it, because we are acting from our wounded place, because we are constantly believing that we are still creating from pain, that we still deserve to have those experiences again. Now, 2019 was a heavy year of lessons, like extreme lessons, in your face lessons. So what we saw was the real colors of people, the truth about a situation, the reality of ourselves. We saw all of that in 2019. It was really, really heavy lessons that you had to learn. Perhaps you had to address bad habits that you have, an addiction, toxic patterns of communication with other people, toxic patterns of communication within yourself as well, but also distorted beliefs that you have about yourself and others in your life as well. So that was a year of learning a lot of lessons. That was a year of transformation. So we enter this year with the universe asking us, what are you willing to change? Because learning your lessons without changing your behavior it serves you for nothing, right? It takes you nowhere. Unless you create the change based on the lesson that you learn, and the lesson is not learned for you to shut down or to close off or to be emotionally unavailable or to be on the defense or to push away people. You learn the lesson so you can make a change in your own belief system so that you can attract new experiences and grow and evolve into new situations. right? So if 2019 showed you that you were spending money in places that were not benefiting you or things that were not benefiting you, how are you treating your money this year? If last year it showed you that you tend to make assumptions about people and destroy your relationships before they even start, what are you willing to change this year? But the change always needs to be about you going back to your own innocence of trusting, right? So we tend to demand a lot from other people when we have our own emotions invested, right? But we also tend to subconsciously want to punish them for everything else bad that happened in the past, right? So this woman or this man in your life is going to be the one who's going to have to pay for everything else that happened in the past. Instead of you coming from an energy where this is a whole new person, I cannot make assumptions. I cannot love them from my own pain. I need to love them from my own love. Right? If it's a job, I don't want to carry my pattern of past jobs into the future. No. I don't want to believe that I only have nasty bosses and asshole coworkers and I always get betrayed. People always steal from me. People never recognize my work. You know, that was 2019. That was your lesson. So what are you willing to change now? What are the changes that you are willing to implement in your life? Can you go into a job and look at it with fresh new eyes without the heaviness of your past experiences? Same thing with relationships. Can you enter a new relationship without having to think, oh, constantly being triggered into, I've been here before, this happened to me already, ding, 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 red flag. And then you start reacting from your energy of the past. And so that just triggers a whole new lesson again because you haven't learned it before and you have to. When you say, okay, I'm willing to see where this is going if I put my ego to the side and actually come from a blank canvas and see what it has to offer me. Always knowing that every job you have, every new relationship you have, everything that is happening new is new, and you need to look at it as something new. Because you're not just healing your relationship with that person, you're healing your relationship with all the men before that person, all the women before that person, right? We're healing on a collective level. We're not just healing that. Now, we have a really hard time letting go when we focus the healing upon that person that is in front of us instead of understanding that this person is a mirror. This person is a mirror for two things. First of all, it's a mirror for all the things that I have within myself that I am not wanting to face. So they're going to have to show me shadow aspects of myself that I haven't been willing to face yet. And second of all, this person is showing me qualities, virtues, and attributes that I haven't fully developed within myself either, right? So everyone acts as a mirror. So when we start looking at everyone as a mirror, we can understand that everyone is a soulmate. So your credit collectors are your soulmates, specially destined to help you fix that situation. Your boss that is making you work hard and step out of your comfort zone is a soulmate teaching you if you want to do that or if you want to do something else. So when we get out of the energy of the personal attack, the whole world becomes friendly. Everyone is your soulmate. The cat, the dog, the old lady at the supermarket, everyone is a soulmate. So you're not just healing your personal relationship with someone in specific, you are healing the wound that you have with the situation that that person triggers within you. Right? So you are healing on a collective level. You are healing your relationship with your parents, with all the women in your life, with all the men in your life. You are healing envy. You are healing lack of trust. You are healing lack of self-esteem. right? Because you're just looking at the world with brand new eyes. We're like, wait a minute. I don't have to defend myself. I don't have to attack myself either with thoughts that other people are always against me, or my life is going against me, or nothing works in my favor. Right? That's a huge personal attack. Huge personal attack. If you can shift that mindset and really go into, this is why I love hypnosis, because you can really go to the root of the first memory that triggered that, right? When you can change your mindset into understanding that there are no enemies. I am my own enemy because I'm the one creating my personal attacks within myself. So no one is attacking me. Other people are just reflecting the thoughts and beliefs that I have about myself. So perhaps you had a past where you were betrayed by friends, or betrayed by specifically by women, or specifically by men, and you have developed a belief that men cannot be trusted or women cannot be trusted, right? And then we went our whole lives believing that, and having to experience people who are going to betray you. They're going to stab you in the back because that's what you believe, that your world, your reality is, right? Same thing with jobs. If you believe that you're always the underdog at work, that nobody values your effort, then that's what you're going to have to experience, because that is your belief. And so the universe has to reply to that which is your magnetism, that which is the frequency that you're sending out into the world. And when you believe that the world is friendly and everyone is a soulmate, your kids are your soulmates, your clients are soulmates, everyone is a soulmate bringing something into your life, then you step into an energy of acceptance, of surrendering to the divine, right? So it is really important to take this moment now to actually do something about our own thoughts and therefore change our own energy, because we hear so much, change your energy, do something about your energy. You can do energy work, energy healing as much as you want. But if you do not change the thoughts that are supporting your beliefs, you will always experience moments of up and down, up and down. You feel extremely excited about life. The next day you feel extremely depressed. You're always going to experience this duality, this polarity, because even though you're working on your energy, the thoughts that support your beliefs are not healed. Right? So one way to go about it is really waking up, and I know it sounds easier than it is, but it really is easy. If you could just step into the innocence of a child and really say, like, the world is friendly. The world is friendly. Why would I be scared? Why would I have to hide? Why would I have to defend myself? Why would I have to attack others? Right? The ones who have more than me are showing me that it is possible. Why would I be envious of them? They are showing me that a beautiful relationship is possible. Being a millionaire is possible. Starting my own business from home is possible. Right? I shouldn't be envious of them. They are showing me that it is possible. They are showing me how limitless we all are. And the ones who are feeling envious of me, why would I be afraid and angry at them if they are feeling lack within themselves? Right? So envy is something that really brings us into a very negative energy. And it is important to look at it, the one that we experience from others and the one we feel towards others, even if on a very subconscious level, right? But stepping into that innocence of a child, going into the world thinking, the world is friendly. There's no need for me to worry about people that I cannot trust. People are betraying me. People are creating traps, or people are, being deceitful. Clear those thoughts. Just because it happened in the past, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen again. And just because it didn't happen yet, it doesn't mean that it never will. So once we clear this energy of personal attack, where I'm like, I am no longer willing to attack myself with my own thoughts, because I know those are creating very deep rooted beliefs that are manifesting my reality. I no longer want to experience that. I want to believe that everyone is a soulmate, even if the lessons are painful. Everyone is a soulmate. But it is so important because the universe is really asking you, what are you willing to release? What are you needing to release from the past? Because otherwise, you're going to repeat the same cycles this year. And you're going to get to the end of 2020. You're going to say, this was a hard year. It's going to get tougher than 2019 because you're not learning the lessons, and the universe needs to make it heavier on us, and really take us into the places that really hurt, with the people that we really love, with situations that we really attach to, money, a partner, a job, the home, the car, whatever it is, but it's going to hit you where it hurts, right? So go into the world and think everyone is a soulmate. Everyone is a soulmate. Even when you call, imagine that I had that with my internet wasn't properly working the other day, and I had to call, and I thought, before I placed the call, I said, I'm going to call a soulmate to fix this, right? And so when I called, I thought, like, this is a friendly energy, and I just entered the conversation. Good morning. How are you doing? How are you feeling? And it just completely changed the course of that conversation. The person was so friendly, and they fixed it, and they actually offered me a new package with a discount and everything. So everyone is a soulmate. Everyone is your soulmate. And they are here to assist you. Now, some of those lessons are not going to be pleasant and comfortable, but you are here to learn how to be human and transcend your ego and bring more light into the world. So we do need to put our own personal needs to the side and really understand that we are here for a bigger purpose. We need to look at the bigger picture and not focus on our own belly buttons all the time with our own personal needs, right? So everyone is a soulmate. You can be open, you can accept, you can trust, you can open your heart, not with the glasses from the past experiences, not from the glasses of the pain that you have experienced before, but this is a whole new life for you, opening up. As long as you allow it, as long as you are willing to make the changes, as long as you are willing to release the lessons of the past. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. But if you want to dive deep into what it is that you need to release, reach out to me. I'd love to help you. I'm super excited. I've been recording every day, a lot of postcards, and I love it. I love this energy. I love diving deep with all of you. So I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. And I'm really praying that you stay safe and protected within the power of your own heart. Big love to all of you.